What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is just a quick video looking back on Millwall's very convincing win in the last pre-season game at Portman Road. So stay tuned and yeah, let's get into it.
Gary, there must have been so many aspects of that performance that impressed you today.
Yeah, really pleased. We spoke about trying to build that challenge pre-season. I think it's like anything, your first few games, sometimes you look and you go, actually, we look really good. Then you have a couple of performances maybe you're a tiny bit disappointed with. But we've had players out and we spoke about that. And it's nice to get them back out there today. Obviously, for a lot of those players, that was the first action they've had for quite some time. But I thought they coped really well. I thought, Hutchie, Sav, Keith, Jed, I think they're four big players for us, and you could see that today because I just thought it kind of just knitted some of those areas together a little bit better. I thought we passed the ball really well, had a lot of control, we're quite progressive with our passing and got into some good areas, and thought we mixed up trying to build possession and then trying to exploit the space when the space was available. I think Jed's really good at that. He just drops into areas and he allows runners to get past him, which is something we've worked out with that 5-3-2 formation. It's only a good formation if you get energy in the middle of the park and people get past the strikers. And you saw that with some of the goals. At times we had 4 or 5 players in the box and it doesn't matter where they come from. But so yeah, I was really pleased with the performance. First goal was a very good goal again. I think Bennick's looked really, really bright. Probably just needed that goal, and he scores the first one. Poachers, strikers, instinct. Good play from Jed. I think Bennick in the first place, good play. Sad puts him down the side, or Scotty. Good work, just keeps it in and then plays the ball inside to Jed. Good shot, and Bennick follows it up and finished it off really, really well, which was nice. Second goal, really good move. Lots of passes, lots of good interchange. I just felt we were a little bit more creative today. Just thought we were a little bit brighter in around that final third, and the second goal I think showed that. Really good play, moved it from side to side, and then Scotty Malone again, just a good quality, picking someone out. Great finish from Bennick again. So third goal comes from a set piece, short corner to Jed, and a great finish. So there's a lot of things I was pleased with. I still think there's aspects I'd like us to do better. I thought we turned the ball over a little bit too many times. I thought some of the transitions we were a little bit open. But again, that's what pre-season's for. So I spoke to the players in there. We've got a lot of work to do this week, but I think there was a lot of good things to come out of the game today against a side that, they're investing quite heavily to try and get out of this division, and it's a big club and they'll be expected to try and push to get out of it. So I think the performance really shows the level that we can be at, and obviously we're going to have to be at when the championship games start.
You reflect on the opening 2 goals you scored today. The patient build-up play by the players must have really impressed you there, because they weren't forcing it, waiting for the right moments. And as you said, for the first goal, the way Bennick just stretches the defence, it causes problems for the opposition. Yeah,
we're not overly concerned about making tons of passes. We're not overly concerned about looking a nice team. What we want to do is we want to be a really effective team. Last year we showed those defensive qualities. This year, at times, I'd like us to just show that extra little bit of clinical play in the final third to score us more goals. It's as simple as that. I don't really care how we do it. We've got to be a team that plays different ways and scores goals different ways. So the fact today we actually played with a little bit of control and composure, but some good football at times. I think when the second goal went in, for about 10 minutes we actually started moving the ball really, really well and playing round Ipswich, and made it difficult for them. Should have had a penalty at the end as well. Mason got clobbered, and I think it's just twisted his ankle, so it's probably not good news for us. But yeah, look, there's some good goals, some good finishes, some good play, but it's a pre-season game, and it's not going to mean a lot next Saturday.
You've managed Benik Afobe before. How much confidence will those 2 goals give him? As you said, it's pre-season, but with a week to go to the season starting, that must be a real confidence booster for a striker.
Yeah, look, I think any striker will say to you that scoring goals gives you confidence and gives you belief, but Benik's he's done that all his career. He's a top striker. I've said it before, sometimes as a club we have to try and get the players that suit our style, that have maybe not had as good a season as they want, and we just can try and pick them up and find the solutions to them playing at their maximum. And I think for him, it doesn't really surprise me. I'm not really, I don't feel as though suddenly scoring those 2 goals gives him extra belief. I think he's got that belief anyway. We've got to create chances for him. And see if he can make the difference. But again, he's one of many. We've got to score goals different ways. Smudge has done it pre-season. He's scored really important goals for us again. He gets on the end of things. He does his job, and at different times in different games, all of those players have to perform for us to get to where we want to get to.
And you mentioned earlier on the returning players putting a really good shift today as well, notably Michael Kiftnbeld as well. He's had a frustrating couple of weeks. Daniel Ballard, he's had his clearing headers, and Kiftnbeld's just there just to mop up the danger. Yeah,
Keith's another one that I know what he's good at. And I think, we just tried him as a sitter today, and actually, his pace, that's how I brought him into Birmingham, originally from Groningen. I brought him in as a holding midfielder. He's got that tactical knowledge of when to go and press and when to try and play and get into good positions to help our back three build possession. I thought today he was almost back to the Michael Kiftnbeld that I know, where he's closing people down, he's snapping. I think he said it's great to just hear the crowd when he goes and, I think his words were, goes and tries to smash someone. I'm not quite sure that's a technical phrase. That's what Michael needs. He needs that little. He thrives off that atmosphere, and that's why I felt originally he would be a good player for us to have at this club. You know, I think people appreciate that effort and that drive and that fight, but he's also a very, very clever and intelligent footballer, and I thought he just gave us a slightly different dimension today as the holding midfielder.
Busy week ahead now, up until the QPR opener.
Yeah, busy week. I still think, you know, I said it before, I still like to do some more business. I still like to bring one more player in, but at the same time, I'm also mindful the club have really, really supported me to try and bring the players that we brought in. So we might well have to free a little bit of space up to do that. So, you know, we'll all be working hard this week. I think, again, we've got some good players that I'm sure we'll be looking at the start of the season thinking, am I going to play enough football? You know, so we'll try and work out one or two of those solutions. But big week ahead, really pleased with the way the penultimate week's finished. It's nice going into the last week feeling good and feeling confident about the team, and hopefully the fans as well have seen, you know, certainly a good performance pre-season that might give them a little bit of encouragement as well.